expressing itself. Everyone and everything is God in action. So it becomes obvious to anyone with a solid grounding in truth from the Supreme Creator, instead of the descended masters of deception, that this entire book is a clever mixture of truths amongst blatant falsehoods. A strong ability to discern must be had when reading these lessons from the spirit realms, so I think the analysis can stop here. I will say this though, this book is an education in what the fallen angels or jinn, such as the so-called Saint Germain and Jesus Sananda, are stitching mankind up with. By filling mankind with this dangerous cocktail for our minds, they are paving the way for millions of people to follow them when they show up en masse in their flying discs, claiming to be the second coming of Jesus. If we follow Messiah, who was the Creator in the flesh, by his true name, Yahusha, instead of Jesus, we cannot fall prey to such deceptions. When he returns at the end of Satan's 42-month reign here, anyone that is still alive at that time will see it in the skies and space, not via satellite TV. I thought it interesting when Jhershierra stated during her interview that Saint Germain spends a lot of time with the royal families. This is simply because he is passing down satanic edicts to his serpent seed children upon the earth, not because he is enlightening them. If he was passing down beneficial knowledge to them on the behalf of us all, then surely the royal families would be our spiritual teachers. The book goes on and on, of course. However, with such a foundation of deception, is it really even worth continuing with? My own personal conclusion is that it is not. Anyone that does dare to tempt their immortal souls with such things should only do so to give themselves some education in the satanic lies being told to mankind, and to give themselves something to laugh at. In such ways we are made aware of the devil's devices, and all followers of the one true living God and his Messiah are instructed not to be ignorant of them. For the benefit of all those who continue to have, or maybe will have, such future encounters with these angelic pretenders, simply demand of them to speak these words and confess who it is they serve. To test the spirits, all we have to do is ask them to say this: I serve the Supreme Creator and his Messiah who came in the flesh, was born of a virgin, lived on the earth for 33 years, and gave himself on the cross as a one-time payment for the sins of all mankind. He then preached in Sheol for 3 days, then raised himself from the grave to sit at the right-hand side of the Father in heaven. If they cannot say these words, they are liars and deceivers. On another note, anyone who has a near-death or out-of-body experience and starts crying out for help from the Creator, do not shout out for Jesus, as this will only bring Jesus Sananda, who is a disguised tall grey alien, or one of his minions. Call out for the name of Yahushua, and test anything that comes to you, claiming to be him or from him. All true angels in the service of the Most High God will be only too glad to make such a verbal confession when asked. In fact, it will please them that you have remembered to ask such a thing. It could be considered to be the final test in such a situation. Please feel free to express your opinions in the Edge Forum. Once again, through intelligent criticism, we can discover essential truths. I have one final request for anyone living in the UK and is aware of the Orgone Blaster or Orgone Warrior situation. Currently in the United Kingdom, it is very poorly covered against the fight versus chemtrails and this whole reptilian or alien agenda. If anyone wants to join me in pooling their resources and getting positive orgone distributed over this country, and that goes for any country where the people care about it, please mail me at stuart@theedgeam.com so we can get some kind of network up and running. Time is not as long as we'd like, folks, and all who love good and hate evil and care about the populations of their own countries could help in defending themselves against the coming evils. We need manufacturers of orgone, those with the spare cash to buy it in, and those with the transport to distribute it. All praise, honour, glory and power to the Holy Lamb of God. So be it. Yah bless, Stuart Harrison, aka Watchman X. Goodbye, and thank you for listening.
Thursdays on the Edge. Love is viewed by some as a sign of passive weakness in the face of adversity. Love is a common language experienced by all nature. This one conception is felt by the sparrows that nurture their hatchlings in the spring to the human parents who protect their offspring. Love is the energy that spawns the will to protect beyond all else. She can be as calm and peaceful as the sweetest of summer breezes, yet in that same instant she can be as ferocious as a raging storm. She can warm and soothe like the glowing embers of a winter fire, yet in that same instant her flames can burn and maim like a raging wildfire. There is no greater danger than love, especially when that love is disturbed. Love is the protector, it is nature's ward. Beware love's shield when it becomes a sword. One underestimates love at their peril, as love is not some insidious, all-encompassing blanket that smothers and chokes. Love is and always will be a weapon of mass protection, for love is the ammunition of the heart that can strike a blow in the hearts of those who do not understand its nature. When next I walk in the wild wood, I will ask the Creator to blow you all a gentle breeze of refreshing love, so that when you next inhale your spiritual air, you may understand that this person has treated you with the loving respect you deserve. When next I traverse the rocky edges near my home, I will ask the Creator to send you all an exquisite white cloud of beauty, so that when you next look to the heavens your faces may be refreshed by a gentle falling rain, and understand that this person cries tears of joy when meeting new friends. When next I stroll upon my local riverbank, I will ask the Creator to forge you all a calming seafaring current of friendship, so that when its waters next meet the ocean, my respect and love for you all will be washed upon your distant shores. I'm Andy Radford, the Edge's UK studio host, and that about wraps up the show for this week. The video and audio archives will be placed on the Edge's homepage tomorrow, and links associated with today's show will be entered into the Edge's Thursday page. Now just go to the Edge's homepage at theedgeam.com and look for the link Thursday Show Archives. Don't forget to tune in to Daniel Ott's live show this Saturday night, which starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, don't forget to tune in to next week's Thursday show. Incidentally, the special Edge presentation on Chinese human rights will be uploaded as a separate video presentation. My name is Andy Radford, your host for the Edge's Thursday show here in the Edge's UK studio. Thank you very much indeed for listening. Goodbye.
You have been listening to The Edge. To subscribe to The Edge newsletter, log on to theedgeam.com. That's theedgeam.com, where you can find out more about the guests and topics discussed on the air. The Edge is being brought to you by Internet Solutions, home of affordable website design and low-cost Internet access. Visit Internet Solutions at es4.com. That's es4.com. Until next week, for the Edge Radio broadcast, I'm Chris Moore. See you on the Edge.